Dear students, in last lecture we have studied about the various reasons responsible for population explosion. Population explosion, as you know, is tremendous increase in size and growth rate of the population. And now in this lecture we are going to discuss the various consequences of this population explosion. All these consequences are actually based on the fact that resources are limited. The space is limited where the people have to live. The space is limited from which the people want to grow or to get their food. So this limited resource, the limited raw materials, and on the other side the growing demand, these are the two unbalanced things which our country is facing today, and the various consequences are written on this board that we have to discuss one by one. So let's start with first point, that is pressure on the land. This growing population is creating more and more pressure on the land to get more and more food and space for their living. So demand for food, housing, industries is increasing day by day. Then there is problem of unemployment. The job facilities are limited, but the people which are demanding the jobs, they are more. That's why there is increasing unemployment in our country. Then creation of slum areas. More and more slum areas are created in the towns and cities where the people are growing or they are living in unprivileged areas or conditions. Then there is problem of poverty. Poverty arises just because the people are not getting the jobs or they are not getting the enough food supply or the space to have shelter. So this poverty is leading to leave the people in abject poverty. Next is the food supply. Because the land is limited, although we have better facility, agricultural facilities, and the farmers are trying to cope up with all the demand, but then also because the population size is such a large, that's why the food demand is always growing and this food output is not matched with the demand. Then the infrastructure. For better living we need infrastructures like better education institutes, medical facilities, housing facilities, drinking facilities, and healthcare or the medical facilities that I have told you. All these infrastructures, they are considered under the development of the country, but how this development can take place, how these better facilities can be availed by the people when the demand is more and resources are limited. So infrastructure is very weak in terms of the growing population or this population explosion. Then there is pollution. The pollution is also because the people, they are not aware about this problem, and also there are some sort of problems because of the poverty or the slum areas, like there is no proper sewage disposal, especially in the metro cities where the slum areas are more. There is sanitation problem or there is problem of proper sewage disposal. There are large heaps of garbages which have to be dealt with some sort of these means these are creating such a problem in metro cities, especially because of this overgrowing population, that heaps of garbage has been created there. There is domestic pollution, like because these people, especially in the slum areas or poor people which are not having better economic status, they may not have the gas facilities that's why they are dependent on the firewood or the cow dung to uh, get supply of the energy for their household facilities. So this domestic pollution which is arising due to burning of this firewood or the cow dung is also increasing because of the lowered economic status of the people. Then there is shortage of raw materials. Obviously, when demand is increasing, then demand is actually is for setting up of new industries, and these new industries setup will require deforestation, and removal of the forests or deforestation will lead to the shortage of raw materials. Demand is increasing, and we are trying to get all the products for our for satisfying our livelihood, but what is the cost of these products? This is the deforestation. And when we are going to deforest, then there is another major problem, that is the ecological problem. Means the balance of ecosystem is not in proper position. The ecological changes like drought, floods, reduced river water supply, soil erosion, major climatic changes that we are facing day by day. It is the result of the population explosion only, because we are destroying the natural resources, and this is the result that there are number of calamities, natural disasters which are responsible for the which are result of this overgrowing population. So these are the consequences of population explosion and the major problem in our country. So I hope this lecture is clear to you.